Hey guys, it's been a while. You guys probably think that I left you guys on hold or hanging or something, but no. Life's been busy, and I finally have a surprise for y'all. I have a lot of explaining to do, and I got something special to show you guys. Something that maybe people thought was impossible. This is my late Christmas gift. You know, it's none of those brands that you see there. These are just random packaging. Yes, of course, they are wheels, and you're probably thinking, what wheels? Well, I'm about to show you. These right here are the 3-piece Superleggera, I don't know, maybe somebody could correct me, but these are the OZ wheels, and yes, made in Italy, so these are all legit. Let me go ahead and turn it around for you. All right, look at this beautiful thing. Now, these are used. I came across them on eBay just randomly. This wasn't my original plan for the video, but this kind of just fell in my hands and I had to jump on it because I got them for such a great deal. It was just like I couldn't pass up on it, especially 3-piece or getting a lot harder to come across. So I just had to just wing it. Now, there are a couple scuffs on some of the lips on these wheels. I'm already squeezing time as it is just to make a video for you guys. But, yeah, let me go ahead and I'm gonna take this one out, and I am going to mock it up onto the car and see how it looks. Because you guys are probably dying to see how these would look on the car. These are these are the OGs. These are basically super rare, especially the 5x114s. These are particular, I believe, are 8.5. I don't know if it's like a staggered setup or not, but it might be all like a square, like just all around, just same size. These are a 3-piece, so you could always re-barrel and stuff like that. All right, let me take it out. Right now it looks kind of funky because you know, it's all the suspension is always dropped down, and the wheel is 18-inch. Now with this lip, it's probably a little bit wider. Maybe it'll look like a 19-inch. I forgot what they call me. I believe this is like a J-lip. The best part about this wheel is it could definitely leave room for me to put a big brake kit on this. I mean, just look at that. Look at that. Look at all this space. Yeah, I think the best thing I should do right now is drop it. I need to put something underneath and put the car down. That way I can get a better visual of this. That was sketch. I totally dropped that thing down way too fast. I don't know why there's a big gap in the front. No idea. I think I have to drop the other side too for it to clear that gap more. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. All right, check it out, guys. Not bad. I mean, with the tire on, I think obviously this is a touring spring, so I would have to get some coilovers so we could get like a better look for the fitment. Now, I haven't checked yet, but you guys are looking with me. Oh yeah, perfect. And then once you drop it more, you even have more clearance. So I could possibly even get away with what's it called? Maybe rebarreling these. Getting bigger lips, that way we could get a better fitment. Not yet, until of course I have the white body kit, which is something that we definitely need to talk about towards the end of this video that I'm making. So if you guys stick around, we're definitely gonna talk about the white body kit issues. It's a lot of things that went down. A few people that I talked to over the phone about that. It's still a go. Don't worry. I still have it figured out, but some things have changed, and that's why I jumped on the wheels instead of jumping on buying a white body kit that I could work with and modify to make it look exactly like Razor's Mustang GT. Now, if you guys are thinking that this wheel looks small, because it is a little bit smaller. The one in the game is probably a 20-inch wheel. But if you guys take a really close look at those wheels, they kind of look like the modern Ultra Legeras that you could buy. You can buy a 20-inch Ultra Legera that looks like a Super Legera, but it isn't the exact one from the game. The original Super Legeras, the ones that are not 3-piece, is probably what Razor had. But what's it called? Like, technically speaking, the ones that Razor has in the game, that are not 3-piece, they wouldn't work with a wide body kit. Like in the game, obviously the developers of the game, you could slap anything in there and make your magic. But in the real world, you will need a 3-piece wheel in order to use a wide body kit for these wheels. So that's why I got a 3-piece Super Legera, but it is the one that Razor has. These wheels are exactly the ones that Razor's Mustang GT has. Okay, it's just I got the 3-piece so I could put a white body kit and rebarrel these things to make a flush fitment, and they won't look like ass. And also, I don't want to use spacers. That shit is ratchet, and I want to be able to drive this thing without fearing that I'm gonna lose a wheel. So stick around. I'm probably gonna go into the future and have these wheels with tires mounted onto the me in the future. Today is a beautiful day to come out and finally get these wheels that I got installed. Got my wheels. I'm gonna head out to town to get them installed. These are the tires that I got from Tire Priority. Very cheap. And the reason why I went cheap on my tires is because I'm probably gonna rebarrel the wheels. That's one, and so I didn't want to go ahead and buy very expensive tires if I don't need it. Eventually I'm gonna go ahead and swap them out anyways, and I'm not even gonna use the car a lot, so it's not like I'm gonna be putting a shit ton of miles on them anyway. So I went the cheap route. I got some Solero 255 45 18 is, I think it's like a square setup. I just went all around, and it should fit nice and flush with the wheel well, so I should have a good fitment, and the car isn't low enough for it to give me issues. So this is I think I paid like maybe $360 for a set of 4. So I'm gonna go ahead and load these up onto the truck and take them to the tire shop today so I can get these wheels fitted in. Head out now. This is my old and reliable. It's only let me down a handful of times in 6 years, but this is my work truck that I use for now, but most reliable vehicle I have. Fortunately for this wheel right here though, I'm gonna have to rebarrel this one because it has a bunch of cracks all along the outer barrel, so I'm just not gonna risk it. So I'm just gonna have this one rebarreled. Unfortunately, we could not get this tire mounted, but that's okay. We'll get it later. So even though we don't have a full set, we can still put on 3 wheels, and we could definitely do one side. So to see what it would look like. So got this one a little bit mocked up, but let's go ahead and raise the car up and start working on it. Tell you what, they are definitely not show quality right now at the moment. And before anybody ever even tells me like, Luis, those aren't even the same wheel size as the one in the game, I know, okay? I just could not find any 20-inch Super Legeros in this lug size pattern. I just couldn't. But I couldn't pass up the offer. I only paid like $1,000 for these wheels on eBay. So I need to eventually rebarrel these, make them look nice. And if anybody has some 20-inch Super Legeros like these with the same lug pattern, which is 5x114.3, hit me up. I'll do a trade. I'll do a fair trade. Because yeah, I mean, I will admit, yes, a 20-inch wheel would look so much better and it's more accurate. But these are the same wheels on Razor's Mustang. It just looks beefier because of the tire wall and, you know, the wheel size. But definitely a big brake kit definitely fits on this wheel setup. The lug nuts, I need to get rid of those ugly things. Need to find some better shiny ones. And for this side, well, there's nothing I can do about this side. I threw the rear one on, but like I mentioned earlier, I need to replace the lip on that other wheel that I have. Like I said, this crack right here is what worries me. This big old crack on this part right here. Now it is on the top of this lip. The tire will basically sit right here in the back, so I don't know if it'll leak. They put all this silicone for a reason though. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it's not like the crack is here. I don't know if the air would pass through here and through the inside. I just don't know. I mean, the lips are like $210 each, and it looks like they had grinded down this part right here like really bad. I don't know, some sort of repair was done here, but it's bad. I don't know if that would throw out the wheel balance. I'm sure it would. So yeah, more than likely I'm just gonna replace the lip. I don't want to deal with it. I'm not sure how long this video is because I haven't edited it yet, but do you guys think this meteor look of the Super Leggers on the car looks better? Should I even consider the 20-inch? Because I am leaning towards the 20-inch wheels just because it's more accurate and it does look better. Technically, the 20-inch isn't good for track, but like I said, we're just trying to get the accurate version. If anybody knows where I could get some 20-inch with this setup, let me know. Hit me up. We could do a trade. We could talk. If I need to put money on top, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And also, we need to talk about something real quick. I forgot. If you guys have been watching my videos from the very beginning, maybe on my last two videos, you saw that I had a body kit that I had purchased that would help me mold and build the way I wanted it to look as Razor's Mustang GT, basically, with the white over fenders, the bumper, the rear bumper, except for the wing and like the hood scoop. The roof scoop is what I mean. So I had the kit. It was made out of fiberglass from a company that had a really bad reputation, and when I realized how much work needed to be done on it, I decided to sell the kit because I had already found the original manufacturer that made it like in a polyurethane or like some like plastic. Basically what these bumpers already have is like some plastic moldings, but they fit very perfect, very minimal adjustment, and you just put like a flexible paint that would adhere to the material. And that was my original plan, and I had the money for it. I ran into an issue with a company that which will I not name when I had purchased it in the material that I wanted, and basically they said they had it in stock at a certain price. I purchased it. I waited 12 weeks because they said that it was made to order. Then after the 12 weeks, they processed my order, and then maybe a week later I realized that it was refunded because I saw the funds back in my account. So I called them up and they said that they had it like a inventory update or something where the price had changed, and I wasn't so happy with that because it was like an additional 700 bucks. But anyways, after that I reached out to the original manufacturer to try to purchase it through them, and unfortunately I guess they discontinued doing the front bumper on the kit, so which is the main part that I needed basically. And I was left with no choice but to wait, and I talked to multiple dealers that sourced this body kit, and they all said the same thing, that they were waiting on this company to be able to produce. And not that long ago I realized and figured out that they actually closed down I guess they closed shop, so this body kit is no longer available, and that sucks. But there is another body kit that could help me be able to mold and make it like almost identical as Razor's Mustang GT, but it's super pricey. It's like over $4,000 just to have this body kit, and the front bumper doesn't even match on it, so I would have to buy another front bumper that's somewhat close to it, which is another $700. And right now I just don't have the funds for that, so just bear with me. In the meantime, I am going to recreate the very famous characteristics of Razor's Mustang, which is the bumper guards, basically the very famous look of Razor's Mustang, which is those two moldings that go in front of the bumper and down through the grill. That's what I'm going to be working on next. So hopefully it doesn't take long. I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer. But that is like the main characteristic of this car is those moldings in the rear bumper and in the front bumper, which I should be able to tackle. I already have an idea of how I'm going to do it, so I just got to get out and do it and spend more money, of course. So if you did stick this long in the video, I do like to thank you. I think I only have like maybe less than 500 subscribers, so each and one of you that did subscribe to my channel and is watching, I'd like to give you a thanks for sticking around. And if you're barely watching this, please subscribe. I just want to get to at least 1,000 subscribers, that way I can start monetizing my videos, or trying to reach out to maybe like sponsors. I would like to lower this car down just a little bit more. I'm okay with a Fitment, but honestly, we all know that the closer you are to the tire wall, the better it's gonna look. So these guys, just like, share, just tell somebody else or tell your friends, tell anyone that has ever played Need for Speed Most Wanted about my channel, about this build. That way it can motivate me more and keep me occupied in trying to get to where I want to be. And yeah, thank you.